And we are back with the Super Smash Project number 155. Yeah, I got cut off a little bit earlier today because I got the time for work wrong. Um, so right now, yeah, we're just kind of continuing with what we were doing before. We are in the sealed cave. Let's go. Let's continue. So yeah, this is the proper way, and I believe... yeah, there are a couple of treasures to the right of us. There's obviously going to be a trapdoor! So let's fight this. And looks like he's gonna go after... right, was it Rydia? Yeah. Yeah, I should have opted for the stream to be tomorrow rather than today. But no matter, we just gotta continue. That also means no intermission. We already kind of had our intermission, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's see. I was reading some Nintendo Power, some old Nintendo Power. I do find the Japan Watch kind of interesting because it shows games, not, that have been released in Japan, not really in the States, and most of those games aren't coming to the States either. So I saw it showing X, which is a Japan exclusive Game Boy game, and then for today it was Dragon Ball Z. It was really funny seeing the writer react to Dragon Ball Z having no knowledge that it is from really, really popular anime. At the time, this was 1992 that I am looking at. So it looks like there's some... Nope. Okay. So I don't think either of them lead to anything. So let's continue over here. And pretty shortly we're actually going to face the boss, and we have to prepare for the boss, because the boss is going to be kind of tricky. I remember the boss. It was I think it was, yeah, it was right here. So what does it say for the boss? That is what I am wondering. Have Edge throw everything you have. You should be able to dart a Hellwind, a Shuriken, and a Light Sword. That's it. Have Kane jump, and have Rydia cast Leviathan constantly. Titan if you don't have it. Have Rosa cast Cure 3 on everyone, or the first time. Berserk, Kane, and after Edge has thrown everything. Berserk him too. When he starts coming closer and killing you instantly, don't heal them. It's a waste of time unless it's Rosa, in which case you should revive anyone. If you have difficulties, make sure you Kane level 40, which everybody is at least level 40. It's Kane's at level 46 actually. Actually, let's change the items here, because I want to make things a little easier. So let's do that maybe. elixir over there. Cure over there, and then so yeah, I'm reorganizing it because I need to throw things with okay, that I think is one of the things that you can throw. So let's put it over here. Ninja should be here. That might be it, actually. So let's, I think that's about it. Let's pray for the best. Trapdoor! But it's not just any trapdoor. Actually, never mind, it is any trapdoor. Ouch. A monster appeared, which also means, you know, trapdoor is dead. And my dog is running all around. Ready again in level. Awesome. Rose again level. Let's actually just use items for this. So life. Cure 3. Let's do some cure 1s. Cure 2. Okay, that should be fine. Actually, maybe some ethers for Rydia and especially Rosa. What happened there? There we go. The crystal room. Found the dark crystal. And there it goes. The wall! It's moving! They set the trap to guard the crystal. Let's destroy the trap then. Uh-oh. Dart, there we go. Jump. Fight. Cole, let's call Leviathan. Cure 2, yeah. Actually, we should probably berserk. But, come on. Let's use the fuck it machine. Come on. Dart. Let's use that. Is there Berserk? Yes. Berserk. Let's Berserk him first. Cole, Leviathan. Come on. We got this. Come on. Don't die. Don't die on me. There we go. We did it. A petty trap. Okay, now we can get the hell out of here. So let's go do that. I think Rosa can just exit, right? Yeah. No, apparently not. Maybe in the other room? I think. Let's try that. No. Looks like we're gonna have to go the long way around. The other way. Pretty soon I'm probably gonna call the Bahamut or Bahamut the fucking machine. That might be my main for a bit. Okay, let's go save. So yeah, we're going the long way around, and we're going all the way back to castle. Not there, I remember that. Okay, these... Okay, awesome. I think it's this. Here we go in. So more recently, I started ordering some games that I used to rent back in the day, back when Blockbuster was a thing. I rented a few games, and I don't know if I rented these games multiple times, but I know for certain one of those games I rented was Sonic Heroes. And so I remember renting TAC definitely more than once, but I can't really recall whether it was the same TAC game or whether it was two different TAC games, because I know there are 3 TAC games. I didn't at all play the third TAC game, but I definitely played the first one, because I remember you know, the sandboarding thing, and I thought that was really fun. But the second time around, or maybe it was the first time around, I don't actually... I didn't actually remember it much. So I remember... one of the games I would rent is this Nickelodeon crossover game, and I don't have very fond memories of it. I couldn't really get past the first area. And I don't really have any interest in trying to get it. I'm hoping this is not the same way that I came in. I don't think so. But, yeah, so that was one of the games I would rent. Another game I would always rent was, Spyro: A Hero's Tale. And a lot of people's opinions on it are kind of mixed, I think. But, my opinion on it, I liked the adventure style of it. I really did. I liked how... how you progressed from area to area. And yeah, no, I kind of miss that. So those are mostly the games I would rent back in the day. Obviously always for GameCube. I used to there are a few games that I used to own at one point but no longer do. So there was, the SpongeBob, was it Lights Camera Action that I used to have, and it's admittedly one of those things where, like, for the longest time I forgot I even had it at one point. I guess I don't really have too much attachment towards it. It was a SpongeBob themed party game. I used to have Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. I don't know exactly what happened with that. I assume what happened was... So at some point... I had a friend who gave me his old original Xbox, because at that point he got an Xbox 360 and felt that he didn't really need an Xbox 360 anymore. So he gave me it, and so along with a couple of games we ended up getting from GameStop. And so those couple of games that we ended up getting from GameStop were Star Wars Battlefront, the first one. And, ooh, no wonder we couldn't exit. What? Cain, return to me, Cain. Come back to me with the crystal. Golbez. Cain, get a hold of yourself. Alright. I'm no longer under his control. Lost the Dark Crystal. You wretch! Cain, what are you doing? I've been waiting for this moment. Now the Tower of Babel can be reactivated. The way to the moon will open. Come, Cain. Come on, Cain, wake up. All the crystals are gathered now. The way to the moon will open. Wait! Ha 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 ha. Cain. Oh my. There goes Cain. But yeah, it was Star Wars Battlefront and it was Lego Star Wars 2. I think when he took it back, he also ended up taking back Lego Star Wars 2. Although he did not take back Star Wars Battlefront. I still have that. And it's really funny. I would see the price of Star Wars Battlefront, and it was $8 back in the day. It's still $8 today. regardless of inflation. So that's kind of fun. The other games he gave me, so along with the Xbox, there are a few other games that he gave me. There was Shadow the Hedgehog, which I would later get for the GameCube. There was Blinks 2, and there was Gradius, which I might end up getting for the GameCube actually. Welcome back. Now let me see. I am afraid. What? They gathered all the crystals? Now we are finished. Unless the legend of the big whale comes true. Big whale? A huge ship spoken in the legend. It says, one to be born from Mysidian legend. You know Mysidia? It is the home of wizards on the upper world. Mysidia does exist. Elder of Mysidia is now wishing in the tower. I wonder if he is intending to call the big whale. It must be. You must now hurry to Mysidia. But the way to the upper world is closed, which is why we couldn't get back up earlier, apparently. We can't get close to the Tower of Babel. Let me take care of it. Sid! We've got to attach a drill to the head of Falcon so you can dig your way out. But you're hurt. It doesn't matter. Can you do it? Who do you think you are talking to? I am Sid, the master engineer of the airships. Right. Now let's remodel it. And there he goes, remodeling sequence. And Edge trying to help as well. Kinda. And they're scuffling, and there he goes. Sid! And he's just asleep. All tuckered out. Sid, take care of yourself. I may have already served my term. Seems like it can't be of much use anymore. I take my hat off to you. Get well soon. Look after Cecil and Rosa. Don't worry, and just rest here. Take care, you two. Now go. You have no such time to waste on this old man. Thanks, Sid. Excuse me. Not Cecil, Sid. Okay. So we're done with that. That means we can go up to the surface. So let's do that. That also means we have some side quests to finish. And there it is with the drill. There we go. So there's Mysidia right next door. But we are not going there quite yet. Because we need a certain sword. So, where did we leave the hover ship last time? That's what I want to know. Believe it is not there. I think around over here somewhere. Yes. How do I? Unless it's that. Huh. What's the other airship that we just... Swear we should be able to pick it up. Can I not get the... hold on. Wait. I have an idea. I don't think this has the hook. So let's do this. So we'll leave that there. We'll get this guy. This, I think, has the hook. Is it this? Yeah, there we go. We need this to get the... to get a certain sword. So that's where this comes in. Let's land maybe here. We need the hover ship to reach there. My dad found a funny ore, and you know what? He collects tails. I don't want to talk to you unless you have a tail for me, which I do indeed. That is what the rat tail is for. It's a rat tail. I have been looking for it. Okay, take the ore. Received adamant. Yeah. Now we are going back to the underworld. The underground, excuse me. I am curious if there's anything up there. There is a town that I don't think we've been to yet. So let's see what this town has in store, actually. Silvera. Hey, human, don't step on us, okay? Gee, you're big. Are you giants? We mine silver ores. Toads refine and small folks process. We make weapons for human use. So those are toads, technically. That's what they're called. And this is just kind of an empty house, I guess. We don't need to use the inn, but we can talk to people. Did you see my daughter? I'm the cutest girl in this town. I mean, I guess height-wise, sure. The silver mine is farther north. Not a long walk for your legs. Yeah. Yay. We'll show you a great dance. Come on, brothers. We're Silvera brothers. Well, let's dance. That's just the Chocobo theme. Boo. Boo. Boring. Boo. Boo. Thank you. I don't think there's any... anything good with armor and equipment, but we'll see. This is armor shop. Okay. No, just a bunch of silver. We can get diamonds in the underground, so. As for weapons, again, all silver. It would have been good to come here with Sid, but it doesn't. You know, silver weapons aren't going to cut it at this point in the game. There's really no reason for us to come here, I don't think. That's the thing. And just heal. It just happened to be right next to where we get the adamantium. Okay, 5,000. Awesome. And nothing there. There's something there. And something there. It would cost much to feed your huge stomach. How about some ant steak? I don't know what that is, but okay. Yeah, this is about it that we can really do here.